Need that tucking tool.
Okay, should be working.
Theoretically, it should. Theoretically, it should always work.
Good view.
Perfect, right?
Yeah. So that's what it's looking at right now.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, isn't that better?
There we go. That's better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a delay on the feed that I see.
Is there a button on the windshield?
There's not very far to tuck this in here.
Oh, that's that one. We need this one. Or where is the chat? Is it muted? Oh, it is. That's why. Okay. What's up? Just getting set up. I think that's what I need to do.
Matt with an A.
Matt with an A, as opposed to Matt with some other letter.
Yeah, what would the other one be?
Good morning. They got some goop on the side of their windshield here. So they're going to be doing, I think, 5 on the front, 20 on the back, 35 on the windshield. Oh, I wouldn't even know. You'd have to ask Matt. I don't know what this camera is. Charger window can be pretty tough, yeah. It's very big. That would be very dark. A little too dark for me. What's going on? Yep, full windshield. What type of film are we putting? Carbon, ceramic, C2 ceramic. You said 5 front, 20 back, and 35 windshield.
Yeah, I'll double check the back.
Okay. Okay. No, this is Daniel. This is not Mike. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're doing 5% on the front doors. How's it going? Here we go. Ceramic 5. Damn. The effing new guy? Yeah, the effing new guy. How much is a standard chin job pay? I don't know. It depends on where you work. Oh, crap. I knew I accidentally bumped that button. Good morning. Three. Gotta find Jeep. Wrangler. Oh, this is a graph tech. Wrangler. Let me delete this. And then new doors. We use GeoShield. Cheap printer would work out from Amazon. You're talking plotter? I mean, some of them are okay. I think maybe. This is Core. Oh, it's Core. It's from Lumar, I believe. Lumar software. Yeah, GeoShield for the film. We use only GeoShield here. I guess oh dang, that blade in here for Apex in here. You gotta swap the blade. Yeah, I should have checked. I didn't realize it was the Apex blade. It depends on the film. The price can vary a lot. If there's one thing I know about tint, it's that the price can be a lot different depending on the film. It's the blade without the tape, right?
What?
The blade without the tape?
Yeah, it's a condition one.
Yeah, condition one. I've done a couple layers on a Cybertruck. I haven't really done the full thing, I don't think. Film Design Pro I haven't worked with, so I don't really know. I like 50 for the windshield. Yeah, isn't that windshield super tall? That Cybertruck windshield? I feel like that's like a 40-inch tall windshield. I'm using Tint Slip, which is on our site. It's like the plotter jumped a little bit with the cut. Every time I touch this plotter, something goes on. Oh, for Cybertruck, yeah, the doors are actually fairly easy. Dude, and of course. Now I gotta recut these. Base price for a whole car, like if we were to do it? Is that what you're asking? I'm gonna do a test cut with the quarter window because this plotter didn't even cut through this film. I like ATR. Yeah, definitely ATR. So at first the plotter didn't cut through, and then I just wiped off the blade, and now it cut all the way through.
Just having a fun time with it today.
It's just, every time I put this blade in, it doesn't do it. But all I did was wipe the blade off because you said last time something was stuck on it.
Mm-hmm.
So then I put it back in. This is what it just did. It's on condition 1.
What did it do? Oh,
It just cut. It just cut through, but it doesn't look like. Oh, yeah, it cut through here too.
Hmm.
Yeah, boost your streaming numbers.
Yes.
I could probably just turn the pressure down a click, and it'd probably be okay.
Yeah,
Or maybe 13. Let me try 13.
it's just that easy.
One click higher.
So 14.
14. Yeah, that's good. What do you usually charge for a Model Y?
Did that work that time?
Yeah, it worked good that time.
Model Y is pretty standard pricing.
All right, now we should be good to go. So now I'll go ahead and send these front doors. Work on what?
I was trying to do a thing.
Porsche 911 Turbo? What year?
Yeah, what year? Remember, it's going to be regular pricing, so we have a few different options, but it does depend on front, windshield, whole thing with the windshield. So if you want to do like everything with the windshield, 450, 550, 650. 23 911 Turbo S. You're gonna want to reach out to us directly for that one. That one's gonna be a special case.
I did a 2013 911 Turbo once. That was sweet. I liked that one. That was a cool car. Like an actual like 911 Turbo, not like the Carrera. Not the fake 911 Turbo. You wake up every day hoping that we're live? Come on, dude. Don't you have anything cooler to look forward to?
Wow, way to just like, be a dick. Thanks.
Not the yeah, the real exactly. Anytime somebody brings a 911 Turbo and it's a Carrera, I'm just like, man, this ain't a real 911 Turbo.
Who's this talking? This dick over here is Daniel.
Dickhead Daniel. Apologize, please. What am I apologizing for?
I don't know.
For being mean. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being mean.
That. So nice. Okay.
What's the most expensive car you've tinted?
Most tinters aren't as nice. Yeah, that's true. Tinters are dicks. What's the what's the most expensive car you've tinted?
Have you ever heard a 2014 Carrera S? That shit sounds amazing. 8200 red line.
I don't know if I have. Ooh, a Huracan? Yeah, that would be nice to tint. I've only tinted like the shitty Lambo. I tinted like the Urus or whatever it was. Uh-oh, I found one that I think this doesn't fit into. There we go.
06 bet is the most expensive I've done.
06, that is an expensive car. I've actually done a Rolls Royce before. I think that was probably the most expensive one I did. How's it look?
Do you tint or do you wrap them too?
I pretty much just tint.
Are you using the meta glasses to record?
No. No, I don't have meta glasses.
Barber and Tint cut.
That's like one of our most popular questions now.
The glasses?
Sunglasses don't do that. I wish they did.
You just cut it.
Yeah, we're using a plotter today. So long as the patterns fit right.
Wranglers are different, a little bit. They're flatter. But tighter seals, wider seals, they're not
Here,
exactly
let's
like
use
super hard.
that.
This got my graphic, and it is 100,000
Your average, sorry,
Yeah, plotters can be pretty nice. Sometimes they can be really frustrating and annoying.
Went from doing a full car in like 6 HRS to 3.
To have us tint your car? What kind of car you got? Who, Matt? He's here. He could probably put on his own camera You could have a. Are we gonna do dual screen today?
I was trying to do.
Too complex. We were trying to have like a dual screen setup.
But I don't have a. I gotta get a nice one.
Yeah, if you're working alone, plotter isn't necessarily faster. If you've got like a production team, that's where it can really speed things up. This one is from Obsessed Garage. I have never really used this one before, so I'm trying it out. That would probably be standard price, I would imagine. So probably a few hundred. Tint for a Rolls-Royce Phantom? I don't know. There's probably a good chance that it does, but for like the brand new ones, sometimes they don't have the brand new ones really quickly. Oh, nice. I don't love doing convertibles myself. Removing the bottom gasket will depend on what car you're working on. Bro, I'm not answering the phone right now. Yeah, depending on what car you're doing, a lot of times you can just pull the panel back and dip like a hook tool in there and pull the seal out. That's when you're trying to pull? Yeah, don't pull those. Yeah, definitely not. I definitely wouldn't pull Mercedes gaskets. God. Porsche 911 Turbo? Dude, I'll tint it. Oh, was it a Ram? You say you can get the Mercedes two-staging it? I really wouldn't do a Mercedes any other way. I definitely wouldn't be very comfortable taking those panels off or anything. Well, you got to get it below the bottom seal. If you don't lay it below the bottom seal, then it can be a peeling hazard. But I definitely would not be taking out those seals. Why do we shrink? Well, we shrink at the bottom, really.
Snowflake plotting, that's how you do it. I'm not comfortable doing it, but I was trying another way because two staging is working.
Yeah, those just aren't seals that you want to be pulling. It should be possible to get it below the bottom seal though. I would just keep working at it. Otherwise, you're probably gonna have to look into like pulling off the actual panel. And pulling off panels for that car would be scary for a Mercedes.
I do probably just need to film a bit shorter.
Yeah, but you still want to make sure that it gets in the bottom gasket.
There was
Because he said it peeled before. So most of the time when it peels, it means it's not low enough. Can I be your worker? I'm not. I'm not the boss here. I'm a worker myself. Move scratches from tint? Nope. Definitely not possible. So just want to get this lined up with the top edge good. I'm going to check to see how my sides are. That looks good. Got the split screen set up? No split screen?
Tinted vision is easier doesn't carry surround. Do my tint.
No. Well, I mean, pulling panels depends a little bit on the car. Like you'd be a lot more comfortable taking out like, panels on a basic Ford rather, or like, like a Chevy, something like that, rather than like a Mercedes.
Visual S through yes, they carry 2 lines of surround. Thermal IR.
Is it really as easy as we make it look? It is. Anybody could do it. Yep. Anyone can tint. It is just this easy.
Visual S through messaging. It'll get you some info.
I think that's a little too dark for your windshield, is what I would say.
Tinted vision is just follow you thanks.
See, look at that. I just got us another follow. See, being a dick works. You just got to be mean. Oh, I thought he followed us. How much does the average window tint cost? Like full cars, probably like a couple hundred at least. Then if you're adding the windshield, I would say a few hundred at least.
The hardest part is cutting the film, not for average Joe.
Well, that's where you just get the plotter, and then it just does it for you. You don't even have to worry about learning how to cut anymore. It's just that easy. This is 5% we're doing on the front doors, but we're not doing that on the windshield.
Plotter stay off until you need glasses. Wait until the plotter goes down when you're out of business.
Well, what's gonna cause the plotter to go down? I mean, yeah, like what's gonna happen to it? Is it gonna explode? Yeah, until it goes down. What's gonna make it go down? What's gonna make it go down? I'm curious.
Like permanently down.
Permanently unfixable. I mean, they're like multi-$1,000 machines, like it's just gonna go down. So plotters have never. Well, you troubleshoot them like you troubleshoot anything. Like has your computer never had a problem, or your like your tablet or your phone or anything? You never have experienced technical difficulties with anything.
Come with warranty.
20% is still too dark on the windshield. But if it goes down, well, what's going to cause it to go down for a few hours? That's what I'm asking. Like I've had technical difficulties with the plotter, sure, but they're fixed in a minute or two. I had technical difficulties when I started with the plotter today.
See how you like it.
Software gave me more problems. Yeah. What software was it? I'm curious what software it was. But I have had software issues before.
I have a plotter in my shop, and my software gave me more problems over the plotter itself.
Wait, you're saying from top to bottom causes wrinkles?
Who can then just confuse? And that's
What?
how I came to that conclusion.
Why are you wrinkling it?
Dang, apparently tinting from top to bottom causes wrinkles. Somebody yelled at me last time because I was squeegeeing up. So I can't work from bottom to top. I can't work from top to bottom either.
Potters gives you wrinkles.
Why would it make a difference how you install it?
Yeah, this is just a regular two-stage method. So we got to do top and then bottom. We can't really work from bottom to top, but we can look to see if there's any wrinkles in it.
Tinting or doing a wrap harder?
Depends on who you ask.
Anything having to do with the plotter, whether it be the software, etc. You'd allow it, I always thought.
Well, you know, part of
Cleaner work than tanks.
part of working with, you know, plotters is being able to troubleshoot them though. So I haven't had a plotter issue that has kept me from using it for more than a few minutes in a while.
No internet.
You know, just like how you call the Geek Squad, you know, to fix
Professional result.
issues with your
Tinted vision.
computer, you can also be, you know, plotter squad.
Do you like soapy man?
Oh, I can take this cable.
Need to go back to school. Love those Jeeps.
Wait, I need to go back to school? Who's telling me I need to go back to school? I do like these Jeeps. These are nice. I think I like the Grand Cherokee a bit better, but these Wranglers are pretty nice.
I teach online courses. Oh, I offer online classes. Complete.
Oh, don't have a plot. Well, yeah, I mean, you can have technical difficulties with the plotter. It's just once you've worked with it, like anything, you learn how to, you know, troubleshoot, and then you don't have plotter going down for long periods of time. You can just fix it right away. Isn't that crazy? You can get better at troubleshooting. You can learn things. What all do I need for the plotter? Yeah, just like a blade, a cut strip, a computer that you can hook it up to. Make sure that you have like the right cord to hook it up. Don't listen, you guys know. Yeah, I know. I'm curious who told me I need to go back to school. I teach tint school here.
Universal wraps
I'm the shop teacher.
static and can fry your chips. That's the main thing. You asked for the 12-inch size.
What's going on?
Thank you guys. Would a laptop work the
It
same
is
or do you all
incredibly
recommend
static
PC?
on fryers. Glassite works for cut strip. Yeah, I haven't really tried that, but I imagine it would for a little bit. It might get cut through really fast
And
though.
sitting here waiting for dude to move the window down. You might be teaching wrong, just kidding.
So here waiting for dude to
There where I
move
use
the
my
window
laptop, it's
down.
very powerful.
Yeah, I'm going kind of
That's
slow right
actually a
now.
good thank you.
I'm trying to look at all these comments. There's so many.
What do you use for static? I got my PhD.
To reduce static from the plotter? I feel like that's just like a film issue. So if you're having too much static with your film, I would probably just get something different.
I have an MacBook. What's the new pink blade Matt is testing? Comes with the plotter.
Oh, I don't know. You'd have to ask Matt about that.
I hate when some tin shops do browse straight out of my shirt.
I get people requesting us to make it, or I haven't, you know, like not here, but I've had people request me to make it straight. See like how straight you can actually get the cut strip, but you really can't do it without a plotter.
Can definitely well. They do have one. Comes with the grab tin.
What comes with a graph tech? I'm having trouble keeping up with all the comments. There's just so many all at once.
Said hi. It's really dry environment. It's nice to have it.
Where you're getting the plastic cover for the door. So that's off our site.
At least mine did.
We make that.
It's technically not needed for a graphic to make the car the way they're built, but it's still cautionary. Are you surface cleaning with a razor blade? Then you even read slow. It's called panel guard and have some.
Yeah, I'm using a razor blade to clean any sort of grit or adhesive or surface dirt off this window. That's just kind of part of our usual protocol.
Never caught us much evil.
No, I'm just giving it a good squeegee. Yeah, I would say we don't do near as many windshield strips because people just do the full windshield all the time. Used to be more strips, but now it's pretty much just always full windshield. Yeah, if it's sticking to itself a lot because of static, you might want to let your film company know. Because that's kind of an issue that comes from just when they roll up the film itself. So they can probably do something to reduce that static. Or honestly, if I had too much of a static issue with my film, I would probably want to think about changing films. Actually, let me double check this top edge.
I still love a 12-inch brown.
Yeah, I'll just take a little bit off that very edge there, I think.
Probably don't use it as a rolling it up. You buy pre-cuts.
Do I buy pre-cuts? I just cut a pre-cut. I have a plotter here. I don't need to buy pre-cuts.
Yeah, it's happening here too, full windshield.
So I am just gonna trim just a little bit off this very edge here. Like that. And we'll see how that matches up now.
Get the whole upsell conversations down. Like selling a shield.
Just trying to get the whole upside.
I
Yeah.
literally have everything I
Yeah,
need
working
in
with
a single
customers can
shop.
always be tough. Feel like I'm missing. There is everything in this shop. Every time I come here, I comment on something new, and then Matt is like, "What? You don't know about that? How long have you been tinting for?" And then he makes me feel bad and stuff.
I want to start off with. If you don't have any pet dogs, but are creating one, you can get that local home or school.
How much did I start off with? So we did have a plotter where I started at. So I learned how to plot pretty much at the same time that I learned how to cut by hand, but I didn't have too much else. But here we have probably like 4 different types of like plotter software alone. So if one doesn't work, I could probably just switch to another one.
Guarding is making one. All the parts are.
Yeah, see, when I started tinting, there were no YouTube resources or anything.
Tintentation is good.
How can I offer same day roll down? You can't really. You could oh dang, the camera changed. You could probably just tell them uh park it in the sun for a few hours and then it'll be good to go. This is Daniel. I stole the camera from Matt.
Okay. I got my other camera working.
Did you confirm that we're doing 20 on the back of this?
No.
Oh, perfect.
But I will.
I'm almost done with the front.
I'll figure it out.
Almost done with the front. Still don't know exactly what I'm doing on the back for sure.
Confirmed.
Dang. Thank you, Master Daniel. Would a post heat on the seals and glass help? Crazy how like 10 years ago you would be crazy.
Would a
for
po-
having
would a
tinted
would,
windshield.
would a post heat on the seals and glass help? I mean, you don't really always need to do that.
Martin, oh yeah, I got an air.
It might. I guess it might help you if you do like a little bit towards the bottom. That would probably like help prevent peeling issues. Crazy. Yeah, I would say like 10 years ago, it was pretty rare for us to do a windshield. It was like with how much it's changed, it was probably like every 1 in 5 people would maybe do a windshield, if that. Maybe like, you know, 1 to 2 out of 10, and now it's literally like over half. It's probably like 6 out of 10 customers that get a windshield. When I tint, there always is peeling. So you want to make sure that it's tucked all the way into the bottom seal. If it's not tucked all the way into the bottom seal, that's where it could peel. And it also could peel if you aren't rounding your corners. Could round or you know either top or bottom. It could peel if your corners aren't rounded. This dude sounds permanently buzzed. You know, it's just my voice. I can't change it. Wanna tuck this in here in the corner. This is Daniel. I am Matt's brother, the tint intern. This is actually only about my second day ever tinting a window.
I have only one car to do so. Reminds me that this is Patrick, the amount of times you said your name.
Well, everybody keeps asking. As soon as they turn on the stream, they're like, "Who's this guy?"
To be honest with you, you sing at Tinting.
Dang. Sorry, Maddie. I stink at tinting.
Yeah. Chad's so rude today.
That's what happens when you're a dick.
Yeah.
I decided to be mean, and now somebody's
Yeah.
being mean to me.
Chad then comes guns blazing.
You know, I'm sure if I keep practicing, I'll get better. Yeah, I don't fault you for asking. Now, you know, you ask and then I say and then somebody else goes, "Why do you keep saying that?" Well, he asked. I try to answer questions in the stream. Think you're great, dude. What a nice guy. Somebody came to my defense. I have been tinting for a little while.
For at least a day.
For at least a day.
I don't think this is gonna stay.
But when I tint here though, tinting on stream and seeing all these comments can distract me a little bit, so I tend to go a little bit slower.
Guys make this look easy, but I know one mistake.
It is easy. Anybody could do it. Tint is still sliding a little bit.
All right.
So I want to give this one more good squeegee. Dang, you
see.
taped it to yourself?
Let me see this.
Okay. I'm gonna.
There we go. I did. Does it work? It's a little angled up. But it does work. Look at that.
But where's the split screen?
I think this is too slow.
Hello.
Shit. I wasn't expecting that.
Can you put the tint outside the window? No, it goes on the inside. We
Split
cannot
screen.
tint the outside.
Split screen. Oh, we could split screen. You could also do side by side.
Oh, dang, there's the split. See, that's what I want. I want the split screen. That's neat.
You want the split screen?
The split screen is really neat.
Look at that. 2 POVs. I feel like people are going to drop off with the split screen, though.
Really? You don't think they'll like the split screen?
I don't know. Chat, do you guys like the split screen?
Dog, they keep scratching the tent, the dog.
Here, I'm going to switch it back to yours for a little bit.
Oh, okay. I liked the split screen. I thought that was neat.
Yes.
See, somebody said
Cool
yes.
stuff tinting out.
Somebody said yes.
They
Gonna
keep
make my
scratching. The
own-
dog keeps scratching your tent. That is really annoying. That would be sad. I would be sad if my dog was scratching my tent all the time. I think the split screen is different. Like it's kind of new. So I like
no
that.
split screen.
I like
Few
new.
people.
I like new
yes,
stuff.
no.
Just show the car.
So there might be.
I'm trying to read the comments at the same time.
The
When
split
when I
screen is
stand over
pretty-
here tinting the window, I can barely read the comments here. I'm not wearing my glasses. I have poor vision, so it's hard for me to read them from here.
You might say split screen is pretty split. Shit. And everybody just
Yeah,
went
it's
dead.
this, but it's stuck. There. There.
Don't quit tinting. I did. I'm done.
Y'all are just playing on my earbud. Yeah, that's it. Dude, that's what I would do. I would do like the tint podcast. I don't have time to like sit and watch the feed the whole time. Just treat it like like background noise. Don't have a time limit on installation. Like what? Like the time we need to give it back to the customer.
There we go. I think I did it. I think I figured it out.
I actually am about done with these front doors, and I still don't know what's going on the back. Because Matt has told me like 3 times that he's going to double check what's going on the back, and I don't think he's double checked yet.
It's light. The back is a little bit light.
Oh, I make about. I'm not going to tell you how much I make, dude. Shh. What kind of a question is that? Go make your own money. Dumb question.
3 days.
The 3-day class is all you need. 3 hour. We have like 4 hours, I think, for a car. But I mean, two doors are already done on this. We're at like. I mean, I think they gave it to us at like 10:30, so we're like an hour in. I'm going a little bit slow.
I've got a lot of stuff going on.
Too much technical stuff.
It's still work in progress.
Thanks 3-day class, and you'll
I
make
still
10K
gotta
a month.
fine-tune it.
Exactly.
Cause this camera,
All our secrets to make 10K a month, because we both make 10K a month easily.
this camera right here, I don't know. I gotta see. Like, are we? Yeah, I feel like it's delayed. Oh yeah, it's way delayed. That's never good.
Oh, there's a delay on the stream.
On mine.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So this would be 20. We'll switch it back to the. That's gonna be 20 over 27. So on the front, we got 4. On the back, we have 5. I feel like we're going to do 15.
15 on the back, you said?
I think so, because the back meter is just a little bit later than I thought it would. But that's why we check. I figured Jeep would be a little bit more. So let's put a swatch. Because like numbers are also one thing, but what it actually looks like is another. So
Yeah,
I think
mean,
we're
most
probably gonna want to go a touch darker on this. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do 15 on the back.
Okay. $15 on the back. We can go as dark as we want.
Oh, that
on the
left
back.
adhesive.
It's only the law only applies to the front doors and windshield. Where's your 15 at?
I
Did you
just
take
pulled it,
Oh,
so I could do a swatch. So this one. I only have a long roll.
okay.
Do I need another? So this will go over here.
Is this the $5?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's
need
the 15.
another.
That's $15. Where's the $5? Matt's the older brother.
Where is the 5 Oh yeah, it fell over.
Where is it?
Isn't that it over there?
Yeah, this is it. What quality of paper? Like what quality tint? We use GeoShield. This is ceramic. What is that thing I'm placing on the window? What do
I'm
you
not
mean?
tall enough for this.
For putting the film up there?
Damn it.
Legally
I'll get
can't.
it.
Yeah, we're in Michigan. So in Michigan, the law is only for the front doors and windshield. We can go as dark as we want on the back.
I got it.
Is GeoShield American made?
No. No,
Or-
they're made in a few different.
So it could be made in China.
Countries.
Hey, our film could be made in China.
They're not Chinese though.
Oh, they're not Chinese?
No.
Do you know where their film gets made?
I know they use about 4 or 5 different manufacturers depending on the products. The carbons
yeah.
and ceramics are probably going to be Korean. Pro Classic and Pro Nano are probably going to be Guari.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why would anybody make anything here in America?
Actually, they just tried. They just tried with a U.S. supplier. Manufacturing relationship didn't work out, so nanocarbon is no longer an option.
Dang, no more nanocarbon?
Yep.
Uh-oh. What are we gonna do? Now I gotta cut my rear door, so I'm gonna close this.
It'd be
cut
great
board,
just to make everything in the U.S.
Close, go to my rear
Problem is
doors.
manufacturing everywhere else is kind of better.
Let me put my quarter windows
It
on
depends
here
on what
too.
kind you want to do for window film, though. But that's why you saw so many
that
carbon and
over.
ceramic films. U.S. was mainly doing dyed stuff.
Go ahead, send that.
Yeah,
Submitted
this-
to the reduction of light. Yeah, we have one of those. The cops don't usually carry those in Michigan, though.
I don't think we'd get that much of a delay.
Yeah, we're using core today. Oh, the thickness is 1.5 mil.
We funded the facility.
I wouldn't really work with any other film that was thinner than 1.5. 1.5 is pretty typical for window film.
We funded the facilities and training to get everything cheaper for a greater profit. Yeah, consumers make it happen that way. So it's a bit of both.
I've never met anyone who has ever been as far as decided to try to look more like.
I don't know what does that comment mean?
As far as decided to try to do more like.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either. You need to try and proofread your comments.
Specialty tints as far as color? I don't know if like any companies hardly do any like different color tints now. Like as far as legit manufacturers, you could probably find different colors on Amazon or something, but I don't know who makes them.
See what we got.
I really think the other blade might be better for this film. Just putting the other blade out and turning it down to 12, because this is not cutting consistent.
Like it should be at 15.
But at 15, it would cut through because it still cut through in one spot.
Then I'd just back off the blade a little bit.
But then it's not going to cut through at all.
That comment makes no sense to anyone. Yeah, I was talking about that with my friend. Have you guys ever used chameleon tint? Whichever seems done.
I think Matt did a windshield with Chameleon before. I've never worked with Chameleon myself.
Thanks, guys. How much you guys charge all around?
It depends on the car.
Careful if you take road trips across state lines.
I will be careful.
Here you go.
Did it cut well at 15?
Yeah, it cut through a little bit.
I mean, normally I don't have to adjust the blade, but this film I think is actually slightly thicker than 1.5 mil, and so that's why I'm having a little bit of an issue with it.
Could be. I mean, probably. They probably don't just go from 1.5 immediately to 2.
Yeah, it's probably like 1.7 mil.
So we could do a back window. What do we have for a windshield?
See ya.
We have
Yellow dot? I've seen red dot. I don't know if I've seen yellow dot.
You sell rolls of tint.
Might need to be. It's just that the blade's not far enough out. We're having me and Matt are having a disagreement about cutting the film.
100% window tint.
it's this one, right?
And you are 90% tint this year. Awesome brother.
Awesome, brother. Dude, brothers are always awesome, don't you know? They're always super nice and they never bully you and anything like that.
I'm good enough to be good guys. As always, I appreciate it.
I don't think we need
See
to cut
ya.
out.
If you don't remove the interior panels when doing tinting, then the interior won't be affected afterwards.
Yeah, we just cover up the panels here usually. We need to find a ruler to cut this section.
Unless you cover it in water.
Yeah, we could cover it in water. Water is always very protective. Yeah, wrapping is a cool skill. I haven't done too much wrapping. This film, 30%?
There, that did beautiful.
All good now? So when I go to, I just want it to, work. I just want to go to it and it just works without having to be adjusted.
Spot my strips were bleeding because it didn't cut more than my
Oh.
Teflon strippers down. Well, I know. I've worked with the plotter for a decade, so I mean I am aware. We're working with films of slightly different thickness, and I have a different way for going about it than Matt does.
25%. Sit high.
Well, you typically don't have to switch it.
Well, I just like having the blade a little bit further out.
You're asking for too much help.
Like I think the blade with the white tape is better for this film.
How dark is the tint?
We're doing 15% on the back. It's 5% on the front, 15 on the back.
Maybe my equinox 2 times. 2 years ago. Maybe now would be easier if jokes on it.
Software program, we're using Core.
Thank you.
Thinking out, yeah, I mean, Equinox is usually a pretty straightforward car.
What urges people on to wrap
I don't really like the electric Equinoxes though. I don't like the EV. I like the old school Equinox.
I can't find nobody to do 5% in my town, so that's where I learned how to do it myself.
We do 5% on anything except the windshield. I'm gonna swap my blade in this.
Every time I install
5% is fine, just as long as it's not on your windshield.
Well, I suppose I could use a wrench. Huh?
Yes, he's certified as a mechanic. I realize being a mechanic for other people sucks. I've done everything that has to do with cars from paint to fixing all the way to towing.
That's pretty neat.
They are pretty solid for the cheap price. What are you using to live stream? Say hi.
It's some kind of camera. It's some kind of camera that I don't know the name of it. Why not on the windshield? It's too dark. 5% you can barely see through. So usually we like to be safe. In tinting, do you always have to take the seal out? I haven't taken any of these seals out and I'm tinting, so I would say no.
What?
I think that's true.
I don't think that's true.
Technically, windshield tint is illegal here too in Michigan. You're only supposed to tint the top 4 inches.
I think it's legal in most states.
Is it legal in most states? Oh, are you joking? Yeah, tint is not legal on the windshield. Most times, I don't think.
That's the first time I've ever heard that.
Oh, yeah, we do get told that a lot. Yeah, I mean we have the same rule. Yeah, in Michigan, I know they say you can only tint the top 4 inches, but everywhere here now everybody gets the full windshield tinted as long as it's light enough. Cops just don't care if they can see through it. They only care if you're really being unsafe.
I got my Camaro tinted here.
Nice.
Did we scratch your
Did it-
windows? Did we
did
put
it-
it on the outside?
Did your Camaro come out nice? I think our law is top 4 inches of the windshield. And I think it's the same for the front doors. You can only technically tint the top 4 inches of your front doors. The cops watching this? Yeah, I don't know if we got that many cops watching us. Maybe a couple.
And then they take classes and learn it.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I did teach a cop. I had a cop who I taught to window tint probably a couple months ago. Depends on the car. Tint down to the AS1 line. They say that sometimes, but the AS1 line is very inconsistent where it appears on a car. And sometimes it's just too small or too high up to really even matter. Yeah, 67 Corvette would be a very tough back glass. I don't think I've done the 67, but I've done my share of Corvettes. Just be careful not to burn things. That's my best tip. Burned it twice? That's not good. Always move it around and keep it. Yeah, that's a good tip. Split window Corvette. I did I think it was a 96, like a 96 Corvette, and I three-pieced it. I spliced it on the defroster lines. You couldn't really tell it was more than one piece when it was done. Hello. 95 Firebird, that one's a classic.
Most likely going to end up being a similar price on much you.
I want to make sure that I'm all the way covered on this edge here.
I did 3 on the 67.
That looks good.
Barden, I didn't even think about the angle.
3 on the 67. Three pieces on the 67. I don't think I've done a 67, so I can't think off the top of my head. The only one that I've like done multiple pieces would be the 96 model, I think.
Nice flat roads. Skill, dexterity, and patience. Yes. Barden,
Yeah, these windows are fitting pretty nice.
I think I only spent $40. I just did my record last week. It came out shy of expectation. I didn't pay $400.
Came out. Yeah, but you don't want to be driving around with crappy tint. I would never want to drive around with crappy tint. I think it's one of those things that's definitely better to get done professionally because it's your car.
Get what you pay for. $90
I mean, you see all the time we take to do it though. It's definitely not like a quick job when we do it. Then you trim. No, I'm not gonna have to trim any of this. The computer cuts fit really well, so you don't really have to trim anything. We're just tucking into the seals here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that sunglasses are not gonna put us out of business. I have sunglasses, and I definitely still prefer having window tint. Hey, Maddie, did you know that sunglasses are gonna put us out of business? That's what somebody just said. I think sunglasses have existed for a long time, and they have not put window tint out of business. They are. So I believe that window tint and sunglasses are two businesses that coexist.
Don't tell the customer.
Yeah, like you can have both. I have both sunglasses and I have window tint. They both have their purposes. I would not, like I don't feel like I never need sunglasses because I have tint, but I don't feel like I don't need tint anymore because I have sunglasses. It's kind of silly. It's going to drive at night. Yeah, that's the real pro tip right there. Only drive after the sun goes down. Don't do any of your driving in the daytime. That's the real tint meta right there. Drive only under the cover of night. Look at that guy. He said he figured out the meta. He only drives at night and he doesn't even need tint. Don't need tint, don't need sunglasses. Well, they definitely have slightly different purposes because tint will protect you from heat Far better than sunglasses will. So I'm gonna do the quarter window here. I don't think I cleaned it yet.
Never had no one read my comment that was nice brother got me at Chuckle Keep Tinting. Keep winning brother.
Ever had no way? Yeah, I thought that was funny. That's the real tint meta. Only drive at night, and then you never need sunglasses or tint. It's on your head. Yeah, that's the microphone. Yeah, I mean, dude, the tint protects me far more from the heat than it does just from like keeping sun out of my eyes. I normally don't even tint my windshield. I just have my front doors tinted, so definitely I use sunglasses at the same time, but on the front doors it does keep the sun off me a lot. The heat at least.
Why? We need to cook up.
Dude, that's true. They do put headlights that are way too bright now. They're just like so obnoxiously bright now.
I've got two
Stupid. And when somebody pulls up behind you, it just like shines right in your mirror.
Why doesn't Car Factory put on proper tint?
Why doesn't Car Factory put on proper tint? What, like legal tint? That is not a bad question, I feel like. Because you have states that really don't even allow you to have 20% on your back, but then this one basically has 20% on its back. Yeah, dude, I'm not a fan of everybody driving around with LEDs now. It's just so freaking bright. They definitely bother me. And when you've got, it's like if you had tint on your windshield too, it would probably reflect more through the tint. Like you'd probably see more refraction of the light, the headlights, just because they're so dang bright. Do I know Jeff? Jeff who? Even though the state they have different limits. Yeah, but I mean, like if they're really looking to keep it somewhat legal, I don't feel like they do any darker than 35% on your back. There's so many states who don't want you to have any darker than 35% on any windows in your car. Dang, there's some kind of adhesive on the outside of this window. Yes, Matt's voice did change. It deflects the brightness away. Sometimes it can like, it's kind of hard to explain, but sometimes it can make you see like a refraction of the light. Like it can make you see like multiple sort of dots from the light. I don't know. Sometimes it looks strange to me. I think it affects you more if you have poor eyesight like me. Tint deflects. Porcelain tags are basically made here.
Some cars do have light to tints though. My mom's 24 Outback has a little tint in the back.
Oh, we're in Sterling Heights.
Back in the 90s,
Yeah, Lightmouse has a little tint in the back. Yeah, I have occasionally seen like 35% factory, but it's mostly, I would say it's mostly on foreign cars. American cars almost never put any lighter than 20% factory tint. I don't think. No, I don't think we usually work with dealerships. Yeah, some of those older Lexuses have like mirror tint on their factory, on their back windows. That is true. Dealerships kind of suck. I don't love doing dealership work.
Uber cars without tint. I really want to. Yeah, they want like 65 cars now.
$60 for two fronts is out.
Dealership want everything cheap.
Yeah, $60 for two fronts is no bueno. But yeah, that is what dealerships are like, because they'll be like, "Well, think of all the cars we could send you," and then they just like think that you should be happy having to do cars for super cheap all the time, and then they don't actually send you any real good business.
I
Remember having to replace. Oh, and it was actually that's kind of cool. I can't. What Lincoln was that? The electric spare. It's really kind of actually working out. I kind of like it, but I'm not sure how long the charge lasts yet. It kind of annoys me that it doesn't have like a USB-C hookup. It's got like some weird plug-in. So that I don't super love. But after the last time I was here, I don't even think we charged it. So I think the charge lasts for a bit of time at least. I like this other press all spray bottle too is really good.
what else do y'all do?
We do classes.
Last $200 one charge. Back to the old grind, everyone.
See ya.
Best way to get bubbles out of my
Oh, 96 town car? I haven't really seen that. I haven't, or like I've done town cars. I've never seen them have blue tint on them. But honestly, that is kind of cool.
Sucks they stopped making town cars Crown Victoria Grand Marquis. 2011 is the last year, so sad.
I don't mind because I really don't like tinting those those cars. I never really liked doing the Grand Marquis very much. You say they last 200 bottles on one charge? What is that? What is it? Wait, what does that mean? Two like 200 bottle? I don't understand what that means. 200 bottle? Oh, okay. 200 refills on one charge. That's pretty nice. If it's gonna last that long, then I would say that I would definitely recommend it because it's been working pretty well. So now I gotta shrink this one. It's not everyone. Yeah, I mean I did my share of town cars, and I haven't seen Never seen the one that had like blue tint on it. Like a barbershop and barber. Yep, we are. We are a barbershop and a barber school at the same time. We just had a big class last week, and we'll have another one next month. Is this sideways? I put this on here. I put this on here sideways. I am dumb.
I feel like most people in those classes are not business people.
Did you say business classes? Took your tint class last month. Pay off massively? Yeah, of course. What holds to? Oh, we're talking about the electric press-all spray bottle. Oh, we mostly just focus on teaching tinting. You can ask us business questions, but we mostly focus on teaching the skill. Had this on here sideways like a noob. Wasn't paying enough attention.
Much respect for the brand. I also run a channel about window tinting, always great to learn from pros like you.
Nice. Well, that's nice to hear. I definitely don't think I'd be the type of person to have a YouTube channel myself. Damn, Daniel. Yep, it's me. I'm back at it. Back at it again. No white vans, though. The class would definitely work. Yeah, we always have a great time with the class. Gonna be able to save it? Maybe. I'm not for sure. I think if I press this big finger out of here, I think it'll be all right. So I'm just gonna get this big finger out of here. Now I just want to make sure that we're flat on the side, so we should be good. I didn't heat it too much on the side before I realized my mistake. And let me make sure that this is thoroughly out of here. So I'm gonna set this up to check out my top. Yeah, we should be good here, I think. Should be good. I'm just gonna double check right here. There we go. That should be good. Yeah, I think it's good, dude. We'll find out if we get a finger when I lay it. Maybe this is a skill in itself. I would agree, but you know, I don't have a business degree. You know, like we'll always answer questions that you have to ask for us, but you know, like if you want to take a business class, go to college. Fortunately, our business expertise only goes so far because neither of us have a business degree. What is it, lagging? Or is your camera messing up? so I'm gonna tuck this all the way over here. Legal tint percentage in our state, so we can go as dark as we want on the back, and on the front we're technically not supposed to have anything, but as long as you are safe and responsible and you do fairly light, you're not really going to get in any trouble. Type of tape, that's a seal guard on our site. Never used any of them, yeah. Majority of business fail, all the failures.
28% here in MS.
Yeah, I mean, having a business is tough. Can I see your bottle? Yep, 1 second. Did I put it in the front seat? Yeah. So I've been kind of switching a little bit back and forth, but this one is the press haul ones from Obsessed Garage. I like this one because it's really durable. The nozzle is really nice. I don't feel like it's gonna break like those Zepp bottles from Home Depot. And you can tilt it, and it'll still spray really well. So let me finish squeegeing this at the top. Now I think we're ready to roll it up. There we go. I'm gonna do the bottom. What's up?
How's your day going today?
Yeah, I was using the electric bottle too. I just left it on the other side of the car. It's going pretty well so far. This tint job's been going pretty well. Now I'm just gonna spray this and tuck the bottom here. Using my shank. Probably need to go back to the screen to read the comment. Google Ads? Yeah, we do a lot. I don't know too much about it because I don't really run it. Yeah, you just have to use your own discretion. Like we do pretty much as dark as you want on anything except the windshield. The windshield is where I feel like it really becomes a safety issue. So windshield, we won't go any darker than 35, but 5% on anything else, like it's dark, but I don't think you run into the same safety hazards as you do with a windshield. So I think it's just up to your own discretion. For myself, I don't use 5% on my front doors though. For me, it's a little bit dark. I think both the handle and squeegee blade, I believe, are. If you're talking about the squeegee blade, it's the Blue Beast, which definitely is. If you're talking about the handle with the different color, I think it's available, but I'm not 100% for sure. I stole this from a package that came here. I'm a thief. I'm a tool thief. What about 0%? What, are you just gonna put vinyl on your windows? Just put some black vinyl on there and then you don't ever have to worry about the sun getting in your car. All right.
Front and windshield, anything is better than nothing.
Does YouTube revenue go back into the business? That would be a Matt question. I'm not for sure. Do darker than 35%? Yeah, I agree with that. I wouldn't do any darker than 35. It's just not safe.
What's up, guys?
If you remove tint on back windshield, does it damage the glue? Or are you talking about the defroster lines? About 0%. Front windshield, I think, is better than nothing.
I get
What are you
fingers
using?
on the sides. Any tips
I'm
for
just
me?
using Tint Slip. It's on our site.
Yeah.
Is it the same guy behind the camera? Or is it someone different today? It is somebody different. I am Daniel. I'm the tint intern. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do this quarter window. Yeah, when you're pulling old tint off, a lot of times more so with the newer cars than the older cars. I feel like I didn't see it too often with older cars, but now, like in the past decade, if you pull tint off that's been sitting there for even a few months, it can pull defroster lines off with it. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if it like ruins them if it just peels some of the line off though, because it's not quite the same as cutting through them. But I have seen it peel defroster lines off. Not even old tint.
I de-hire you in a heartbeat.
Dude, what? That's so nice. You'd hire me? Dude, thanks. Inside the windshield or the outside? Well, when are they? Wait, outside the? Oh, yeah, they can be. I was thinking back glass. I'm like, what? I'm like, when are they going to be outside the back glass? Where did I put my quarter window? Dude, now I'm getting all mixed up. I had it right on the window. I can't believe I left it at the, or thought I left it at the glass board. It's my first day. Second, actually. It's my second day. I can't believe somebody told me that I stink at tinting. That one's gonna stay with me. You stink at tinting. Somebody earlier in the stream told me I stunk at tinting.
From now on, every window that you screw up, you're gonna remember that comment.
I'm gonna remember exactly.
You stink at tinting.
You stink.
And you just like go home with like your head drooped down, like it's raining.
I don't even know what made him say that.
Just out of
What was
nowhere.
what was I doing? What was I doing that made him think I stunk at tinting?
We were enjoying it until he stunk at tinting.
Till
and
I
now-
stunk at tinting. Yeah. See, it's more fun when I'm around because I'm mean. I'm a lot more mean than Matt is. Matt's nice. So we do like a good cop bad cop routine. I'm the bad cop. I am gonna think about that comment. I'm gonna be like, why does he think I stink? I stink at tinting.
Metro spot detailing, I would buy one. Kids and trolls overpopulate
Is
YouTube.
it actually in Detroit? We're Metro Detroit. We're in Sterling Heights, so Metro Detroit, really.
I'm just
We're
surprised
we're
they spend
posers.
that much money in tinting to have this nice shop.
I mean it's a growing business. I don't know like how much further it's gonna grow from where it's at now, but over the past decade, it has definitely grown as a business. There's a lot more people looking to window tint now than back when I started. And there's a lot of interest in learning. Like I can't believe how many people we get for classes. We get people every month wanting to learn in our classes.
Angel with the 5, thank you. What up, doe? Appreciate it.
Let's peel this off. Gotta wipe this off.
I heard a hood cricket. Thank you, Angel. It takes serious dedication to be a tinter.
Might have a little bit of water down there at the bottom. Oh no, I just gotta wipe that off. There we go, we're good.
Was that a smoke detector beeping?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I tried to do the tints on my BMW.
Yeah, there's definitely no smoke detector beeping that I hear.
For some reason. What can I do to avoid that?
Favorite car? Oh, the one they have in Supernatural, the 67 Impala. I like that one.
S63.
Tints on a BMW F11, but film kit. What is an F11?
Sorry, I'm screwing with audio stuff.
Is there a BMW F series? Detroit-ish. Well, you know, people who are outside Michigan, if you tell them you live in Michigan, they don't understand. They just assume you live in Detroit. If you're outside Michigan, just everywhere is Detroit. Oh dang! I thought you laid this.
You did.
The back glass?
Yeah, it's done.
It's done. You want to cut out the quarter windows?
Quarter windows. Oh yeah, those.
Yeah. The doors are all done. You didn't scrub this, did you?
No, I didn't clean the inside yet.
Okay. What was that? Tips on cutting the back glass? I would use cut tape on our site if you can. Single car garages, yeah. I mean, you know, not everybody can afford a really nice shop.
That's where I started.
Yeah, I mean, you got to start somewhere.
I was doing mobile, then I rented a house with a 2-car garage, and then the city kicked me out in like 4 months.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I was gonna put this on there.
I was just making sure it would. No, I
Just making sure it's
I
wet.
was definitely gonna steal that. We need one of those 6-foot
Quarter
roll around
panel handle scrubber. Oh, like the. He's not talking about the quarter window pro, is he?
Probably.
We have the quarter window pro, I believe, on our site.
Quarter Pro.
I'm gonna throw a big towel down here.
Pretty much just a scrubber at the end of it. I don't care how
You could, I mean, if we have it, it'll be on our site. If you're talking about the quarter window pro, I'm pretty sure that we have it.
Yeah, it's just called the Quarter Pro. Fusion Quarter Pro.
Quarter pro, yep, we should have it.
Comes in a set, 2 little handles, or one longer one shorter, bunch of little squeegee blades.
You can never keep your windows clean? Like when you tint, you can't get the tint clean? Sounds like you need a class.
I can never keep my detail clean, just my windows. But that's
I
me
can-
personally.
I can never keep the paint on my car clean.
Actually, it's kind of true. I never really clean my car.
I've washed my car like one time.
I've taken mine through a car wash maybe twice this year.
I'm gonna squeegee this off.
But the glass gets cleaned from the glasses.
The glass is clean.
Yeah, the glasses every month it gets a scrub down.
That's true, yeah. I'm gonna spray this down and then we're gonna lay this back glass. West side of Michigan is better? Depends on who you ask. As much as cars are ridiculous. Dude, I just had to pay my car insurance.
If you're
And dude, the car insurance in Michigan is just insane. Like I pay like twice as much in car insurance now as I did like 5 years ago. Like literally doubled in price. And I have no like accidents or tickets or anything on my record.
on the west side of Michigan, you actually have like a nice beach.
It is. It's damn Daniel.
I think there's just more stuff over here.
You have a bigger population of people on this side, but then on the west side, you do have more like, you have like Muskegon and stuff. So like you do have
You definitely have some cool stuff.
Some
over
nice
there.
stuff,
It's a
yeah.
trade-off. Like
Grand Rapids.
I feel like if I lived over there, I would come over here all the time for something, and that would get annoying. But if I didn't need to get those things,
There's
if
more.
I just enjoyed living,
There's
I
more
would
to
hang out there
do.
more.
There's more to do if you're like a college student. If you're grown and you have kids and stuff like that, you're not gonna care.
Thank you for your donation. Mr. Dean, thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. He gets a and a.
Let me tuck this under here.
You know, I think what do I get from Taco Bell? The stacker. I think that's like one of their most OP things right now.
OP.
OP on just like sheer
OP. I like it too much.
quantity for money, because everything else is like you can pay like $6 for friggin' chalupa, which is insane.
Oh,
But the
you're talking about Taco Bell?
The double stacked taco is like watered down. What was it? Cheesy gordita crunch, I think it was. That's
Did
got
they,
like the soft shell and then the hard shell with the cheese in the middle.
Did they not have a hole cut out here?
They do, but it looked like a square. So I just wanted to make sure that it would get lined up right.
Oh, I gotcha. Everything else fits well.
Crave boxes. I haven't looked at that.
I haven't had Taco Bell in quite some time. I'm not really a Taco Bell person.
We're getting some double stacked tacos, and then they have the potato tacos.
I used to get the potato tacos back in the day.
Those are good.
I've never been a huge Taco Bell person. I always loved McDonald's. McDonald's was my thing for a while.
They just get boring.
It's fast food. They all get boring.
Yeah, but it's like burgers here, burgers there. They brought back some snack
Chicken
wraps.
nuggets.
Yeah. You know what? It's probably, we used to get the 20-piece chicken nugget for Luke.
He would eat the whole thing?
No, I'm sorry. I thought
Like,
that.
what are you doing to
we
your
would
kid?
get the 20-piece nugget because of Luke. So we would all get like nuggets and fries.
I'm like, dude.
And they
that
had
kid-
it on their
that
discount.
kid's eating
Yeah,
20
He
nuggets.
gets 20 nuggets at a time. He's 4.
Matt's 4-year-old eats 20 nuggets every time they go to McDonald's.
My 4-year-old will out nugget eat your 4. No, he doesn't even like him that much.
That poor kid. Poor kid's gonna grow up addicted to McDonald's.
We like already get
We used to get McDonald's once a week when we were doing piano lessons, and
Yeah.
I feel like that's why I have this weird addiction to McDonald's, because they put weird chemicals in their food that make you addicted. So I haven't had McDonald's in a long time, but I always get like cravings for it.
That makes sense.
Sienna 100K car. Cars are too expensive now.
Oh yeah, I gotta figure out my streaming thing. How do I test this?
Eats like 5 pieces of pizza. Yeah. I loved pizza when I was a kid. I gotta cut this circle here.
I'm stuck with my camera. So I have two wireless streaming boxes, but they're different. So the video that outputs out of one, for whatever reason, is delayed by like almost 2 full seconds.
Oh dang, well that's no good.
It seems like it's that slow. The alternative is I buy the other one that I got straight from China again, which is fine. No, it's Taiwan. It's a good streaming box. It works. But it's also the main reason. It's more expensive, and it's also the main reason I thought the stream was broken in the beginning. But it's what we're using now.
Oh, I gotcha.
But the other hang-up is the boxes with a bigger delay can do a newer streaming protocol. And I could switch over. Sorry.
New streaming.
I'm trying to make decisions.
I just want split screen.
Split screen will work either way.
Oh, okay. Well, then I wouldn't
See,
have.
that's actually...
I wouldn't have much good input about what camera to get then.
Well, so it's going to be both from iPhones. It's just streaming box.
How's the relationship between you and the toilet after Taco Bell? Dude, it would kill my stomach. My stomach gets killed by like anything.
My son is finally off pizza. It's rotisserie chicken, beans, and
See, that's
rice.
healthy. Your son's gonna grow up to be a fitness freak.
That's a lot better.
It's a good healthy meal. I gotta cut this part here too.
He's Filipino. He probably gets a lot of white rice. So is my son. My son's half Filipino. Oh, I was confusing comments. Okay. Yes. He's a pro golfer.
Pro golfer on the comments?
No, Luke's going to be a pro golfer because he's Filipino.
Oh, I see.
And adobo. Adobo's good. My favorite's sisig. Sisig's great.
Do you reverse roll these quarter windows?
I'd say I don't even have a great way of doing them. I don't think I don't reverse roll them. I just try and make it work.
Just try and make the best tint technique. Just try and make it work.
I think what I typically do is like I'll probably like place it as far in as I can and then grab around the other side and just keep shifting it. But reverse rolling would be...
I might reverse roll it.
Yeah.
Do you want to send or cut out the windshield and the plotter? We could
I
see
was looking at that. There's like 6 cutouts. I gotta figure that out.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I think this one is the antenna one. It's probably this one. Oh, this one branches out. I see. This one's more squared, right? Yeah, it's very squared. Still trying to figure out my streaming issue.
What issue are you having now?
The one I was just talking about.
Oh, I already
have
forgot. I already forgot.
The cameras stream to two.
Oh, the delay?
They each stream to a different wireless box.
Oh.
For whatever reason, the output on one of the boxes is like 2 seconds. So one camera feed is quicker
delayed
than the other. So that brings up all types of audio issues.
Oh, I see.
That's the biggest thing. So I can buy obviously the same box. The one I can get here quicker.
Well, I remember this part. I remember you talking about the different cameras. I forgot about the
But chat
delay.
doesn't know. I have to recap the whole thing for them. Which they're super.
Oh, the technical difficulties.
Yeah, they're
well,
like,
everybody
this is
wants to
great.
ask. Everybody wants to ask what the camera is.
Yeah, but then I start talking too much, and I literally watch people drop off.
Too technical.
They're just like, can you shut up and talk about it?
Too technical. Should I roll it up this way?
All right, 35.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it up this way.
We can do that.
Reverse
24
rolling a
inch roll.
quarter window. Is there much difference between 15 and 20 at night? So when you're looking at it just through one window, I wouldn't say there's a ton of difference. There's going to be a lot more difference looking into your car from the outside when all your doors are closed. That's really going to be the part that's different.
I mean, I have realized people do things in reviews, but he's not the first one I've seen.
He went to McDonald's and he went home, put the meat under a microscope, and he found it a little warm. That's nasty. Yeah, McDonald's has always had creepy stuff come up over the years.
Good SRT right to the computer.
I feel like I get weird cravings for McDonald's just because I was like always fed McDonald's when I was a kid. We would go to McDonald's pretty much once a week.
You know, that
a
was
little
later
kid.
in life. That definitely wasn't super early.
What was that?
I feel like that had to have been.
Well, that was when we were doing piano lessons. So it was like me, and Rhoda.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I remember McDonald's always was like, ooh, yeah. It was rare because all we had around the house was like wheat bread, bland cereal, and pretty basic stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So McDonald's was always awesome.
Yeah, let's go.
And then you find that they put addictive chemicals in their
We'll tell Luke,
food,
like-
and so you're getting that in your body from the time you're a little kid.
No, we'll tell Luke. We're like, do you want to get nuggets? And he'll be like, nah.
And then you'll be like, well, too bad. Here's 20. Here's 20 nuggets.
We're getting them because we don't know what else to
Eat them all.
All right, we'll try it. 24-inch roll, 35.
So rolling this went pretty well. Went very nice and smooth. Now I'm just gonna wipe this off and do the other one. Then I think we just got the windshield left. Which we're gonna be trying the plotter cut for this windshield. I'm really curious to see how it works.
We're gonna try it, and then I'm gonna not do it on like any other windshield. So there's nothing wrong.
Well, everybody asks about how the windshield cutouts are, and I just don't have a good answer.
And if it works on a Jeep, it'll work on
It's lucky to-
anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. I would feel better if I wasn't, taking a McDonald's once a week when I was a kid. 20 nuggets and no sauce. No sauce. You get what kind of sauce do you get? Sweet and sour. You gotta get the sweet and sour
Sweet
sauce.
and sour, yeah.
Sweet and sour is their best sauce
You know
for
what I
sure.
didn't find out until way later? Is there honey mustard?
We know they do. Yeah, that's true. We don't care. I mean, I eat it anyway.
Their honey mustard is really good. I'm not a big honey mustard fan.
I do like honey mustard. Yeah, the sauce I was getting for a while was sweet chili, and they got rid of it. I actually liked their sweet chili
That's
sauce.
like it probably wasn't very, like a little spice.
It was a little bit, yeah. It was kind of like you were having like sweet and sour chicken.
Oh. But like
It made it taste like Chinese chicken nuggets.
You know Asian Zing from Buffalo Wild Wings?
Yeah.
And they like got rid of it. So the only other one was mango habanero. Way too spicy.
I like mango habanero.
That's way too. It's just if you want that same type of flavor, like I like mango habanero. It's too spicy though. But if you want that
Yeah.
same type of flavor,
It is normal to have water streak marks in the tint after you apply it. They'll dry out. And yeah, that would be about the darkest I would go. 5% all and 35 on the windshield.
I feel like too many people or too many places go way too hard into the spice on that flavor.
I mean, they get way spicier than mango habanero. So I think they get way spicier than mango habanero.
No, they do. Like if you want that sweet kind of spice, that sweet chili spice, there's a lot of places that just go really hard into the spice.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. They need one that's just way less spicy because it's a super good flavor.
Yeah, Asian Zing was definitely my favorite.
Preservatives keep more than the meat alive. All the documentaries fix me. I haven't been to McDonald's to eat in a year. What, the fact that you can put a McDonald's burger on like a shelf and then it'll just like preserve itself? That kept you away?
I mean,
I'm kidding.
that's kind of a symptom of food in America in general, though, because like not everything will do that, but we just put so many preservatives on our food to make them last
Yeah,
longer.
like, what's up with bread now?
What's happening to bread now?
Bread just doesn't get old.
It just never goes bad.
Like, okay, there's definitely bread that like, if you just go and get like a white or a wheat bread and you just like leave it in a bag, like usually it would grow mold. I
Well,
don't
what
think
bread-
it really does that anymore.
What bread are you getting though?
We would get like we typically get like a wheat bread now.
Like I mean, like what brand or what? I think the brand
It'd just be
matters.
one of the regular ones,
Oh.
like Sara Lee or something like that.
Oh yeah, Sara Lee probably does
Yeah,
fucked up
it-
stuff to their bread.
It'll just stay good forever.
Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. I was thinking I was gonna roll this.
You know, McDonald's keeps their potatoes in a warehouse after being picked. They can't touch them for
Here,
2
let
weeks
me,
because they're too tough. Great.
Let me
No, I
lay this
didn't know
plastic
that.
back on here. And I think I can just roll this up.
So what are we gonna do for lunch?
Don't tint your windows this way at home. So I'm just gonna roll. I meant to reverse roll this like how I did the other one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and roll this up.
Can you do a video comparing BTU differences to Shield films?
Here we go.
Yeah, so I did that up front. It was in one of the recent live streams. I don't like that Pro Nano 70% blocks more heat than Apex 70. So 70 Pro Nano, I agree, but 70 Pro Nano is a little bit different from Apex. It was always in a separate category
And now
called
this
Ultra,
shaded on
but it was the
this
only
way.
film. So it was Pro Nano line went from 50 down to 5, and then Pro Nano Ultra was just 70. So it is a little unusual that it still blocks more than Apex 70, but I remember early on, they weren't going to come out with an Apex 70 for a little bit because it was just going to self-compete with Pro Nano 70. But a lot of companies have a really special 70, 80, 90% line where they'll usually have like 1 to 3 films in a super ceramic category that just will block out more heat. But that becomes really tough to explain to everybody. So they just took the 70%, put it in the Pro Nano line, and then you can also get Apex 70. So if you just want a slight bit of more performance and save some money, get Pro Nano 70. The rest of them are pretty in line though. Like everything else across the board is pretty normal. I recently purchased GeoShield Tint, super excited. They're from my own town. Oh, from Baton Rouge, very cool. Well, I'm jealous. I just want to go take a little trip over there. It's just, I'm up north. I'm always farther away from everybody. We need to relocate down to either like Florida, Texas, or Vegas.
Florida? Where would you
It's
want?
not that I really want to go. It's
I
just that,
wouldn't.
like, dude, if you want to like stay super busy in classes, move to Florida, Texas, or Vegas.
I would rather live in Texas than live in Florida. I wouldn't be super excited about living in.
Yeah, like
Florida.
either or, they're both gonna be pretty swampy.
It would also be more competitive too, though. You might not be able to charge as much.
No, yeah, probably not in your regular jobs, but as far as classes and just everything else, I mean, you're closer to like the manufacturer home bases and stuff. Like, it's just easier to get to places.
You don't think it would be as competitive with classes?
I mean, I'm not really worried about competition with classes. Hey, I'm in Florida. Nice. We want to go, we'd go down to like the Palm Beach area. That's where Triad is. It'd be fun to be right over there.
Right by Triad. That's where
Yeah.
I want to live, is right by Triad. The disgust,
super
the
cool.
disgust in his voice. I mean, I like to go on vacation to Florida, but I would never want to really live there.
Yeah, same. Like the summertime would kind of eat at me.
Yeah.
But then there's other stuff. There's so much other stuff.
I'm gonna take my hoodie off because it's getting warmer here.
What's a reasonable price on a tint? 100 feet per roll. It depends on the kind that you're going for. It'll vary from, I think,
Professor,
on
you're
the
so
low,
mean, bro.
low end, about like $150. On the higher end, it depends on what brand you want to buy into.
Dude, at
As
least
far as
so in Florida.
performance,
In Florida, at least you have like nice beaches and you have Disney and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool.
but as far as performance goes on film, I'd say most of them
In Homestead,
are going to be very similar around like the $400 mark. That's where you're getting a good quality ceramic, clarity, performance, just kind of, you're not like peak into dual ceramic. So performance can always get a little bit better, but as far as just like your average now, like premium ceramic film, it's gonna be anywhere from probably like $350 to like $500.
I actually don't think I have like any family that lives in Florida.
Literally 3-minute walk entrance off the Florida Keys. Oh, that's nice.
gotta watch out for Florida.
Dude, you do have Florida's weird. People in Florida are weird.
Get the headlights.
But you have Disney though. I do love Disney.
There's like Disney stuff. There's more things, especially with family, and then like you're right there by the ports for a cruise if you wanted to do that.
Or the beach. I mean, I would be at the beach all the time.
Like when you have like 8 months of winter here,
Except you
Just
gotta, yeah,
the
that's
trade-off
true.
would be like what, 4 months of miserable summertime there, and then the rest of the year would be fairly nice.
A lot of the beaches over there have jellyfish now, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yes,
a lot of them got washed up from the coast because of all the hurricanes.
Oh, fun.
That yes, people in Florida are weird. Agreed, right?
Maybe if we
Those
wait here
those
long enough,
Florida
it'll be
people.
Florida here.
It does show its age. The last time I was over there, I definitely felt that there's a lot of rides that need to be updated. When I was over in Disneyland in California, I felt like that was kept up much better than Disney World in Florida. Disney World in Florida is just like it's so big. Yeah, dude, here in Michigan, I think the actual like statistic for like we get like 100 day. I don't even know if it's 100 days of sun. We get like 100 days of sun a year in Michigan because it's just so gray and cloudy when it gets cooler.
that's what she said.
The only the only nice thing is like right around this time, like fall, like the in between of summer and winter here is really nice. Ohio. Ohio. Ooh. Dang, I almost crunched this. Yeah, dude, the last time we were over in Florida, I think it was Cocoa Beach we went to, and I didn't understand like what the warning. I didn't understand what the warning flag meant, and so I just went out like up to my knees in the water, or probably closer to my waist, and then all of a sudden I just noticed these things grazing against me, and I look down and see all the jellyfish, and I'm like, holy crap! And there was a jellyfish probably like every 5 feet. And then I saw them all, you know, like all over the beach and everything. I just was really unprepared for it. But luckily I didn't get stung. Oh, we're in Sterling Heights. That's how you feel about Ohio. I have a bias against Ohio. I have a lot of family from Ohio, but I have a bias kind of. Mostly just like having to do with college football, I think. Because I hate Ohio State. I feel like, I mean, it's more of like a joke. Like I don't really hate people from Ohio actually, but it's something that I always that we always make fun of here in Michigan. I feel like the opposite happens where people in Ohio will always talk shit about people in Michigan, so it goes back and forth. So Michigan basically Canada. Up north basically is, but Michigan's actually fairly big.
We all read.
Canada got real weird. All the states got weed, got that 50s. I mean, up north is a lot like just Canada, but Michigan's really big. Detroit is pretty much nothing like Canada. A lot of Metro Detroit is really nothing like Canada. Jellyfish scare me. I don't want to get stung by a jellyfish. Where can you get ceramic tint? You can get it off of our site. You can get GeoShield. We have GeoShield listed on our site. But that's what we use here. We use GeoShield. The Buckeyes receiver will go crazy this year. I haven't really seen like their. I don't really know who's on. Didn't they lose some people from last year? They had a crazy roster last year. I'm really curious to see how Michigan is going to do this year, since we got a brand new quarterback. Slow high. I just feel like it's an unspoken rivalry we have, where it's like everybody in Michigan will be like blah Ohio, but then everybody in Ohio will be like blah Michigan. I just think it's kind of fun. This is 35. We're putting 35 on this windshield. Oregon, yeah, Oregon's pretty much always good. Oregon is good. Michigan State's probably gonna suck. I feel like State just can't really get it together anymore. I really wouldn't be surprised if Ohio State ends up winning the Big Ten again. But I feel, didn't they add some teams to the Big Ten? I think they like moved some teams around, so I don't even know if there's anybody new in the Big Ten. Yeah, I don't know too many college players until I actually see them on TV. I'll keep an eye out for those guys. This is C2 ceramic, so this isn't really nano ceramic. This is pretty much carbon ceramic. So what that means essentially is that this is colored with carbon. I think regular nano ceramic is going to be kind of encapsulated dye. Everyone got stung in my group but me. Yeah, dude, that's what I was afraid. The last thing that I want when I'm on vacation is to get stung by a jellyfish and then have to, spend a whole day recovering, or if it's really bad, then I got to go to the emergency room in Florida. Like, that's just not how I would want to spend a vacation, I'm going to take this off of here.
Michigan State is a basketball school.
Basketball school? Dude, we're 2 years removed from winning the championship. Of course, we cheated our way there, but, we won. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And, dude, our basketball team has actually sucked. Our basketball team hasn't been any good for a few years. Or, well, I guess we did have one time a few years ago, I think we were really good. But usually our basketball team is not that good.
People use jellyfish as an excuse to R. Kelly you. Bro, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Should I not be putting this on the peel board? Am I gonna get yelled at for putting this windshield on the peel board?
Why would you put it on the car?
Apparently somebody's mad at me for putting the windshield on the peel board. Do you want to put this back glass back together? You can help me with. I wasn't gonna take it all apart. I usually like unscrew that one thing just a little bit. I don't even know how to really put that thing back on.
Yes.
Thank you. Bro, what are you doing? I'm putting this on the peel board. If you don't want to put it on the peel board, guess what? You don't have to. Oregon, UCLA. Oh, dude, dude, all those teams are good. Those are all good teams. What did you do?
It's too late.
Too late.
This tube just pulls off, and that comes off, and then it just.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what I usually do is I just loosen this just a little bit, and then this just kind of fits around it.
But then you have a little cutout there.
Yeah,
Or
but
you
it
take
gets
the tube completely.
you have a little splice right here, but it gets covered. It's gonna get covered by this gasket anyway. When you close it, I think it gets covered by this.
I like my blue button.
Why don't y'all build templates for each? We have them. We have the templates for like every vehicle. For a while, Matt just wasn't trusting computer cuts. But we've been using Core, and Core seems to have good cutouts. This is the first windshield that I've been trying from Core, so we're gonna see just how well it fits. What was that? FVD? No, I don't think so. I don't know what that stands for, but it doesn't sound like anything I've used.
Yeah, I've definitely used it. I wasn't a fan.
Oh, film and vinyl designs. I've seen film and vinyl designs. I haven't had too much experience with it.
I mean, that's one reason I have such a hate relationship with plotter software and was hesitant to use it. 'Cause
Did
I've used Tinting, film and vinyl, and a handful of others, and usually the good ones, they just get locked down. So DAP was awesome, got locked down. Core, I really like it overall, and for the time being, it's totally fine. Still open, but new people are having a hard time accessing it.
did you not like film and vinyl designs? Is that what you said?
No, the patterns were frustrating.
Sucky. Yeah.
And we talked to them about it, and it's been a while since I've looked at it. It's possible, but the issues that I bring up, so anybody that has an issue with it that I've talked to, we all have the same problem. It was like the top edges on doors would like dip in the middle. So they would like curve up towards the edges for whatever reason. I don't know if that, I have no idea why a lot of them did that, but they did.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Does using the printers help save product?
It can. I would say not always. Sometimes they can help you waste extra product. Can't spend all we can do in this, hire a professional. Good thing for me, I am a professional, so I don't need to hire one.
That doesn't mean that you're good. It just means you do it for a living.
Well, somebody told me I stunk, you know.
Oh yeah. See, we go back to that.
I might stink, but I am a professional. So I'm gonna clean this off, and then I believe I'm gonna Frankenstein this windshield because it's so small. What's the question? Oh, I mean, then if you don't want to spend that much, your options are kind of slim. You'll probably have a few out there that are like 150 a month, and that's like the low That's like the lowest you can get for film software. So if you're not doing it every day, then I would just cut by hand. I definitely wouldn't spend the money on film software if I wasn't really tinting very regularly. Oh, I already had a razor blade in here. I keep forgetting where I put these.
You're still thinking about that comment. Yep, it's stuck. It's imprinted.
Oh, what, the one where you said I stunk? Well, yeah. How would I? Why wouldn't I? I was just shocked. You stink. You stink at tinting. Help me dial in my blade on my Titan 2. I don't know. Kind of tough. Kind of tough to do that through the computer screen.
I can tell you a couple things that can help out. Dialing in blades can be tricky for sure, especially when they're those machines, because those machines are finicky. We've done a few things like put Teflon tape over a cut strip. I would start with that, just a couple layers of that, really thin, nice even layer, because sometimes the blade will dig into that. I would start with a fresh blade, and then just keep it pretty low. So you don't want to stick very much blade out at all, and then up your pressure, and if that doesn't work, back off the pressure again, put a little bit more blade out, and then lift the pressure again.
Bro, don't let that get to you. I will survive.
You're gonna like wake up in a
I
cold
just
sweat.
thought, yeah, he thinks I stink. I just thought it was funny that he posted that because I was my thought immediately went to, what am I doing that makes him think I stink?
You stink.
I don't think I've ever been told that. I don't think I've ever been told I stink at window tinting.
You remind me a little bit of Gladys McFarland. Do you know who that is?
Cletus McFarland.
That I do not. I do not know who Cletus McFarland is.
I'd have to look that one up. Is it a Family Guy?
It does sound like a Family Guy name. Would you get
never
a
catch his
Jeep?
streams anymore.
Nah,
You're here.
We're not spacious. I would. If it was cheap enough. Aren't these usually kind of expensive?
What?
These Wranglers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just wouldn't want to pay the price for it, but I like the car. I've liked Jeeps for a while. I just don't really want to. I would probably get a Grand Cherokee myself if I were to get a Jeep, but in general, I just think I don't really feel like paying the money for it. So we're gonna Frankenstein this. Sound like you're going to have nightmares about it? We'll find out. At least we got a nice, easy windshield here. Nice and small. So I'm gonna slide this down, get this bottom lined up. Flatten that out. I'll get back to the comments in a second. Let me use my triangle here to tuck this. Oops. This is GeoShield. Slide that up a little bit. Razor blade most of the time. Most of the time, just a regular 1-inch razor blade is gonna be your go-to. If there's defroster lines on it, then just go ahead and use any type of scrub pad, like a non-scratch Scotch-Brite. Or a tri-edge scrubby. I think we have tri-edge here. I think our cutout fits pretty well here. What was that? Horrible alignment issues? Horrible, I haven't really heard that. Shittiest ride I've ever had. What kind of Jeep did you have? Did you have a Wrangler? Got this edge that's lifting just a little bit. I think I can just squeegee it down. There we go. That laid down. Gonna wake up in the middle of the night like Dracula screaming out? Yeah. Prone to the death wobble? What kind of Jeep did you have though? I'm curious. Are you just saying like all Jeeps in general? Prone to broken ball joints. I always thought they held their value well. I don't know, anybody I know who's ever had a Jeep hasn't really had bad things to say about it. I just know they're pricey, but all cars are pricey now. Kind of nice that I can pretty much just do this whole windshield with just one squeegee. So I'm just going back over this a couple extra times just to really try to get the water out of it. Everything seems like it came out really nice. 2024 Wrangler. Took it back within a week. Dang. That's kind of surprising. And they didn't tell you that was any sort of like defect with that one that could be fixed. It was just gonna be like that. All right, that should be good. Regular sport. Yeah, I gotcha. If I were to get a Jeep, I said I would probably get the Grand Cherokee, I think. But I've never actually had a Jeep myself. I usually always get into Fords, just because I've been at a Ford dealership for a while, so usually just makes it easy and cheap to get into something new. I have family who used to work for Ford, so I usually get like the A plane code with it. Yeah, I don't like the Gladiator. I've never been much of a fan of the Gladiator. Gladiator is kind of weird looking. So we're gonna scrub this off and squeegee it, and then we're gonna take a look at it.
Got stolen. Welcome to Florida.
Got stolen. Exactly. See, that's what happens when you live in Florida. I did have, dude. One time I had my wheels stolen off my own car, though. So that's the Detroit thing. You know, so it can happen anywhere. Rubicon is where it's at. This one, yeah, this one's pretty nice. Gotta find my Libman squeegee.
Jeep have straight front axle. They are prone to bump steer. Death wobble is where the sway bar lossings and axle will shift back and forth. I've had edges, TJs, JKs, XJs.
Oh, I gotcha.
Blue Camry's been getting their wheels stolen too. What kind of sponge is that? Yeah.
That would just be a tri-edge scrubby there.
Best truck I ever owned at least.
New Camrys are getting their wheels stolen, dude. Mine got stolen like a decade ago. I had a Fusion. It was like a 2013 or 2014 Fusion, and I guess it was pretty popular to steal those wheels. So my wheels got stolen.
Sorry, I meant the Jeep Renegade, the ugly aft Jeep.
Renegade? Yeah, I don't even like the Renegade. Renegade's too small. I don't like the Renegade. 2017 Range Rover Sport. Dude, that would suck having stuff stolen off a Range Rover. That's probably expensive to replace.
would you do if
This
all
came
the
out pretty
streaks
good.
were inside?
What would you do if all the streaks are inside? Well, you know, then I would probably have to squeegee it again. But everything on this looks pretty good. Looks like it came out pretty clean.
What do you think of a Bronco?
I like the Bronco. The Bronco I like. Maybe I just have a Ford bias because I've been driving Fords. I would probably get for myself. I would probably get the Bronco Sport rather than the full size Bronco
That windshield looks darks and glasses.
because I'm just one person, so I go for the smaller cars a little bit more. But I like them both. They're both pretty nice.
Someone tried to steal my Chevy SS last month. They didn't know how to drive manual, so they dipped. Broke my window.
That's what I would do if I hopped in. I would be like, "Fuck, I'm not getting away with in this."
A tacos.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, we're gonna go grab just a couple.
Yeah, I'll just take a couple. Give me crunchy tacos. 2 crunchy tacos.
I got the Nissan.
They're like $7.
$7 for a crunchy taco?
They're like $3.
Are they really? What do you usually get?
Double stacks.
And that's cheaper?
So it's yeah, for whatever reason. Like if you want like a crunchy taco, no, I think of just a crunchy. So if it's a supreme crunchy taco, it's like 3 something. A double. See, this is where double stacks piss me off. They're a soft shell wrapped around a hard shell with cheese in the middle, and then it's all the regular taco stuff.
How many of those do you usually get? Like,
Just a couple.
okay, I'll just try 2 of those then. That works for me.
Okay. I'll be back. I'll grab some.
Sounds good.
I have the same neck mount. What
Well,
percentage?
dude, yeah, anything looks better than the
It's
Cybertruck.
quite dark but nice.
Dude, when I see a Cybertruck on the road, I try to actively avoid those people. Oh, I said it. It was a triad scrubby. That's what that sponge was. Percentages are you running on everything? So this is they did go pretty dark. So this is 5 on the front doors, 35 on the windshield, and we did 15 on the back to match it
54 in the morning. My camera
because it was a little light on the factory tint.
got my M80 and ran out waiting for him to have his hands visible, so I have.
Dang, yeah. Back when my wheels were stolen, we didn't have those cameras.
Chance to aim.
Dreams for 2 crunchy tacos were just crushed. I don't even know what they have at Taco Bell anymore. I haven't had Taco Bell myself in years. So my knowledge of Taco Bell doesn't really extend beyond soft taco and crunchy taco. Or like Crunchwrap Supreme. I used to get Crunchwrap Supreme sometimes back in the day.
Now, brother, you biased. Ford is honestly the only well-produced vehicles.
Did you say Ford is the only well-produced vehicles? Come on, dude. They're not even that well-produced. They've been making I mean, like there's stuff they've made over the past decade. I like how they design it. I like the looks of a lot of stuff they do, but they always will put like the cheapest seats or like the cheapest parts. Like anything they can get for absolute budget price is what they'll get. So I mean, like I like it cuz they're not super expensive for their cars compared to other companies. I like that about them.
I love my Volkswagen.
But I would definitely not say that they're the most well produced.
Law professor shit buddy, I've owned every kind of vehicle you can think of and worked on M. The only thing I'm sticking with is fourth.
Only thing you say, well, yeah, I mean, I can't really fight with you because I've been driving Fords for the past decade anyway. But I feel like I came into that because I have family that works in Ford, so
Ford Bronco had so many issues.
we all get a
Customers
plan,
the most recalled
so we get it cheaper. I feel like almost everybody in my immediate family drives a Ford.
Tint eye can get on the front windshield without getting a ticket.
Did you say what's the darkest you can get? The legal tint? Nothing. You can't, dude. You can't get anything legal on your windshield. You just gotta go light, so that cops aren't gonna be pulling you over all the time. Basically, the lighter you go, the less cops will bother you. But there's nothing that's actually gonna be legal on your windshield. Matt went to Taco Bell. He will be back. Matt drives a Tesla, but he also has an Explorer. You know, when you're a YouTuber, you just have to drive a Tesla. It's just kind of the rule of being a YouTuber. You're not allowed to drive anything else. You want it to be dark but not get a ticket? Well, I mean that's just kind of the risk you take when you tint your windshield though. You can be ticketed for it, but if you go light enough, like if you go with like a 35 or a 50, you're much less likely to get pulled over for it.
Away.
I shrunk these. You don't really need to shrink the quarters. I like to shrink the doors because I like to make sure I don't get any fingers that pop up later. You might not have to shrink it if you really are used to not shrinking them.
In my state law, we have to run
This is lemon scented. It's just the one that was there.
25% if I could. That's anybody.
Have to run 25 on back, 35 in front. I'd go 5 if I could. Yeah, we have. I mean, we have some of our own laws, but we can go as dark as we want on the back. They couldn't get ticketed for what they got on the back. Unless a cop was lying to them. You know, I guess a cop could always lie. I think that, yeah, they definitely do have scented. I don't you normally buy scented, but he just had this sitting there. So that's what I picked up. I'm just getting this all wiped down nice now. Everything is tinted. I gotta wipe down the back glass too. The original doesn't really have much of a smell. Maybe a little bit. Kind of tint. Can I get on my windshield to keep the heat away? I would just get something ceramic. So ceramic is gonna have a lot more infrared rejection, which is what keeps you, or what makes you feel heat. So if you get something ceramic, you can still have it be pretty light, but it'll block more heat. So Ford is the best, but now you're justifying Ford's braking to keep mechanics in business. I mean, dude, you can drive whatever car you want. Like, I was kind of saying I liked the design of a lot of newer Fords. And I've pretty much just driven them just because I get them cheaper. But I definitely don't put them out there as like the most well-produced cars out there. My own cars that I've leased from Ford personally, I've actually never had any problems. But everything I've leased has been like 2014 and newer.
How much would it cost for a full window
Does yeah, dude? The heat lamp is a real thing. That he's not like faking you out or anything. Ceramic will keep more heat out of your car. How much would it cost for a full window tint on a 99 Ram? Are you talking the full truck including windshield or without windshield?
I'm not justifying it, Professor. I'm saying bar is prone to break down. Fords are way less likely. And if they do, it's 9/10, a simple cheap fix.
I got you. Yeah, I'm not really a mechanic myself, so I don't really pretend to have great knowledge when it comes to stuff like that. I'm actually not a very good like fix-it guy when it comes to cars.
100% yes, Ford is the most reliable on that.
Dude, the Fords I've been leasing definitely are reliable. It's when you get like the early 2000s stuff that they break down like crazy.
What is your review on a Dodge Durango 2023 R/T?
I think they're cool looking. I like the Durangos how they look. I've never driven a Dodge, but I have thought the Durango looks cool.
I'm working on a Ford, maybe 15 to 30 minutes, replacing coil packs.
Dang, you gotta replace the tranny for that. That is a bummer. What nice, yeah, that is something that is nice about Ford is like any parts you got to replace like are gonna be fairly cheap. They're never gonna be like the most expensive parts out there. Gotta tape these switches.
Cops drive Ford, so that says a lot about performance and reliability.
I mean, that's not the only thing that cops drive, though. There we go. That looks good. They were driving Tauruses for a long time, and I think the Taurus. I don't even think they're making the Taurus anymore. What's that? Oh, dang! They did the feed street. The feed, I think, froze.
On a 99 Ram 1500 Laramie SLT Club Cab.
I think the feed froze. So let me see if I can fix this.
Truba is like the modern common car the cops drive. We have a cop in SRT, he'll get here. As long as you change oil and Ford fine, every other car having catastrophic damage.
All right. Well, I'm pretty much done with this car, and the feed is freezing, so I'm gonna go ahead and just stop it for now, and I'll probably reopen this when I do the next car. We got another one coming in later today, so I will see you guys probably in a little bit, I think.
Is the camera lagging or is my internet trash already?
Is the mic working? Can somebody let me know if the mic is working? I don't know if the sound is working, but I know. Yeah, the camera froze.
Toyota/Lexus and Honda are more known for their reliability than Ford. Yes, it's working.
Okay, so I'm gonna something happened with the camera feed. Matt's picking up food, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to end the stream until the next car comes in, because it's still gonna be about half an hour. So I'm just gonna end it here. We'll get this booted back up when he gets back. So I will see you guys probably in a little bit, probably like half an hour to 45 minutes from now, I think. All right, so I'll see you guys.